Not a bad way to finish another incredible day in Cape York. We're at Punsand Bay, the most northern campsite in the country, just a couple of k's south of the tip. How was that, eh? What a glorious sunset. That was just incredible. Look, we've got a whole bunch of guys here. We're all hungry. We want something tasty. We need something loaded with carbs at the same time. I reckon vegetarian pasta. I've got hickory smoked bacon, which, as everyone knows, is a vegetable substitute. And we've got some Italian sausages. Keno, mate, can you knock those up on the barbecue? Nothing like having a few guys along to help. Thanks, mate. Heath, would you mind chopping up some onions, mate?
Oh, mate, I can manage that.
Keno's XT10 Caravan's providing the kitchen and the barbie for tonight's cook-up. This poor van's had a hard life. Keno's taken it everywhere through the Victorian high country, across the desert, and of course right through the telly track this week.
Slide these ones in, mate.
Good on you, Heath. Thanks, mate. Gee, we've seen some rough tracks, haven't we, last few days?
It's been testing the gear out.
It has, hasn't it? They've done really well, though. I mean, look at this.
Mate, they have handled the tracks brilliantly, and how good is it pulling into camp, having the luxuries that we have, all at the fingertips, nice and easy. Your kitchen, how good's this?
Mate, look, I have cooked in some absolutely gung-ho situations, you know. Side of the track, grass to here, pigs running all over the place, and here I am underneath this shrouded roof with lighting, LED lighting. I don't think it could get much more comfortable than this. Keno's customised his van with a couple of optional extras, including the great big wraparound awning that provides plenty of protection from the hot sun or the driving rain. And they get plenty of both up this way, I can assure you.
And it's the beauty of this annex. It's so massive. You can throw swags out under here if you wanted. And then you go inside, and of course you got your queen mattress, hot and cold showers.
I know. Hot and cold water in the sink and a 4-burner stove. Mate, that's a full kitchen. Chuck in the sausages and a couple of other ingredients that have been rattling around in the back of Milo the whole trip, and you're done. There you go, mate.
What happened to this one?
Oh, Milo took a piece out of the plate, mate.
She got hungry.
Mate, this is beautiful.
Hey, pretty good? All right.
I think it's all the vegetables that make it.
That's what it is, mate. The beauty of basing yourself at Punsand is that you're only about 15 minutes from the tip itself. The last leg of the journey requires you to actually leg it over a hill and down to where the very top of Queensland sinks into the sea. Oh, years ago there was only a couple of little cans, but the tradition is now that everybody puts a rock on. It's the end of our journey and the end of a pilgrimage for plenty of people who make the trek up this way from all over Queensland and all over Australia for that matter. Hey guys, we made it.
Wonderful. First time, Heath.
This is awesome.
What do you reckon, mate?
I tell you what, it's been a fun old track getting up here, but this is a magic spot.
There's a lot more people here, John, than what you would have had when you first came here.
Well, you've been here a couple of times, haven't you?
Mate,
Yeah, first time I came here there wasn't any people. In fact, we used to sort of pretty much ride our bikes over the top there, but you know what? Over the years, better roads, better four-wheel drives, better access.
Accessibility.
More Australians get to come to the tip.
It's good to see people getting out and seeing the country, isn't it?
I reckon.
And we've met the same people and families the whole trip, and they're doing exactly what we're doing. It's fantastic.
I think it's something about coming to the tip that every Australian has to do at least once. And now you've done it.
I've done it. Tick that off the bucket list. Thanks for coming, boys.
Now you just got to bring the family up.
I know.
That's the next trip.
I'll bring the Muppets next time.
Yeah.
We had two goals this week. Firstly, we were looking for an adventure, and secondly, we wanted to see how the gear holds up in some of the country's toughest conditions. And I think you'll agree we experienced above and beyond on both fronts. Market Direct campers have showrooms in every capital city, or you can check out the full specs on all the trailers we tested out this week, as well as the rest of the MDC lineup on their website. How many of you guys at home have got a photo standing next to this sign? A whole lot, I bet. And you know what? It's a funny story. This used to be a horrible old tin sign. And then one day a bunch of guys came up to me at Archer River and said, "What do you think of this? We've made a new sign." Well, they couldn't get permission to put it up. Fortunately, they came up and did it anyway because they were proud young Australians and they're very proud of their sign and their country. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time they hand me the keys to the show. Could be a while.
Creek the Coast is brought to you in proud partnership with BCF. Boating, camping, fishing, this is living. Our vehicles are supplied and serviced by the Motorama Group.
Too easy. I'll just recover the bits of the broken producer here underneath the dash and we should be right to go.